Okay, Ji. Let's start. Let's start it again. And um, we were here actually. So what I was saying that we can find this A tree here at this location, and similarly, we can find this B tree. Uh, if I can change the color, then we can find this B tree here in this area, if I am right. So in this resultant tree, which is creating the expression x square plus y cube, we have this tree A and B in it, which is an example of crossing two expressions into this resultant expression. And we have the concept that the parent trees are also lying, or the resultant tree has the or has all the properties of its parent trees, and maybe its own properties too. What is its own property? Its new shape. So because this is something, for example, is a collective shape of the tree A and the tree B. So your inheritance concept is also lying in this slide of two trees. So this is just giving you an idea that people are also using this operation crossover somewhere, and this crossover operator has the things like that. So this is just an example. This is not exactly the crossover operator that we have in genetic algorithm, but this is something you can say this is the example of genetic programming. So anyhow, move on to the next slide. But first I have to clear this annotation. So just wait. Okay, that's fine now. So up to now, we know that genetic algorithm is an algorithm which is population based, because we have got this understanding now that we have some kind of population in genetic algorithm that we have to maintain, and in that population we don't have only one or two single only one or two potential solution. Rather, we have now got an idea that in our population we have multiple members, multiple potential solutions, multiple chromosomes. So now in our updated concept, our updated knowledge of genetic algorithm, now we have a larger population. Now we have a larger population. And when we have a larger population, then it is also giving us some other concept that our population is diverse when we have the large population. What is the meaning of diverse? Diverse means that in your population you have different kind of people, and people with different fitness values. Maybe you have some weak people in your population. Maybe you have some strong uh, people in your population, and maybe you have some intermediate members, are the people with uh, intermediate strength, or with the fitness value. So all kinds of people you have in your population. That is, when you have a large population, then there is a probability that you have all these kinds of people, are members, are parents in your population. And this is called diverse, and this is called diversity of the population. And but so diversity is something always needed if you want to get some good results from genetic algorithms. So diversity is something always needed. But there is also some kind of a, you can say, drawback in terms of time complexity, that when you have the large population, then your algorithm will take more time in computation or in calculation of the solution actually. So that is one drawback. Otherwise, diversity is always needed to find a good solution. So now we can move on to the next things. And the next things are, if, for example, the author of the book is saying that if we want to understand the genetic algorithm, then we can also take this concept, or we can also take this idea of building block hypothesis, BBH. So what is this BBH? So BBH is a theory in which it is said by the theorist who gave this theory that if you want to build some new building from your old building, and from your old building you have blocks, some blocks are very much fit, are very much strong, or some blocks has a good quality, and some blocks are very much old and a poor quality of fitness. So you can only select fit blocks from your old building, and then you can recombine those fit blocks for your new building. And in this way, you can get a new building with the strong fitness. So this is the BBH story, or BBH hypothesis. So in genetic algorithm, as we know that there is a recombination step in genetic algorithm. We will see this, maybe the next slide here. So this is something we will see these things in detail. This is the recombination step. So in genetic algorithm, we have a recombination step, and in the recombination step, we have an operation of crossover. And in previous slide, we have seen the concept of crossover a little bit. But in terms of biology, what is crossover? For example, we have two chromosomes. I can, for example, also annotate those concepts here with the help of this annotation tool. For example, if we have two chromosomes in biology has the shape like X. So what we can do, this is now exact crossover. You can cut these chromosomes from here. And same you can apply here. And now you can swap this tail here in this chromosomes, and then you can swap this tail here in this chromosome. So this is basically the crossover operation for the chromosomes. And you can see this point here. So you can take two chromosomes, you can cut those chromosomes from the middle, and then you can swap their tails together. And this is called the crossover operations for the genetic algorithm. I already explained the BBH. You can see that BBH here. So according to the BBH, we can select the strong or more fit building blocks through some fitness equation, or fitness measure, or fitness proportionate. So for selection, we have to build some kind of fitness proportionate, or fitness measure, or fitness equation. And that may vary according to the problems that we have. People have different problems. So for different kind of problem, this fitness measure or function can be varied. So when you are using some fitness function, then by using this fitness measure, you will always select more fit members, and less fit members would not be selected with your approach. And then what will happen? That the less fit members will automatically die out because you are not selecting those members. And the advantage that we will get through this approach is that in our population, the fitness of population or the fitness of members will increase again and again with the iteration of genetic algorithm. And then finally it will stay at some limit, but we can say that the fitness of population will surely be increased. But on the other hand, the members with less fitness will die out. So this is the disadvantage. For some people, it is an advantage. It is an advantage. We always want to increase the fitness of the population. For example, for our country, we always want to increase the fitness value, physical fitness value of the members. So this is something we always want. So it seems very good, but actually it is not according to the nature. So this is my opinion, that this is not according to the nature. So anyhow, with the genetic algorithm, you can increase the fitness of your whole population. But the drawback or something, according to my opinion, this is the drawback. But for genetic algorithm, this is not the drawback. This is actually the objective that we want to achieve. So anyhow, with this genetic algorithm, we can easily increase the fitness of our population to the level of some member who has the high fitness values. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. But first, I want to clear these drawings, and after, okay. Okay, now this is the main four, and you can say the complete concept of genetic algorithm, in which we have 4 basic steps. The first step is about the creation of the population, or the creation of the pool in which you will keep all your members. And we have the name for this as a population from our previous knowledge of genetic algorithm. So you have to initialize this pool of population randomly, or without random approach. This is not necessary. So the thing which is necessary, that we have to create this population. And now the second step is we have to compute the fitness of each member. So this is the step number 2, and here we have to calculate, or we have to use some measure or equation or whatever to calculate the fitness of our members that are lying in this population. And this equation, or the selection of this equation to calculate the fitness of members is may vary according to your problem. You can simply use some mathematical equation like x square and x cube or whatever. So it depends on your problem. So for example, in our next example that we have here for genetic algorithm, you will see that we will have some kind of a fitness function f of x is equal to x square, and here we are simply taking a square of some value, and we will see in detail here when we will reach here. So this is the step to compute the fitness of each member. And then the next step is the selection process. At step 2, you have calculated all the fitness values for all the members that you have in your population. And then here in step 3, you have to select the members. You can select your members by considering this fitness value, or you can select your members through these methods that we will study in next slide. These methods are roulette wheel selection or the elitist selection method. We will see these two methods in detail. So what I am saying, that this selection process, you can select the members from your previous step by using simply your fitness values, or you can use some smart selection methods available. Only two are available, it can be many more. So it's up to you, it's up to your mathematical knowledge. And then the last fourth step is the recombination process. And in recombination process, according to our knowledge of previous session, we have three operators in it. These are mutation, crossover, and the inversion. So we have to apply these three operations here in this step number 4, and then we will get new members. We will see these operators in detail maybe here. This is the detail for those operators: crossover, mutation, inversion. When we will reach here, we will see this thing there. So after applying these operations, we will get some new members. Now, there are two approaches in genetic algorithm. You can keep these new members in a new population here, and when this population will be completely evolved, or when this population, all the members in this population, in old population, will be processed, then we will update this new population into this old population. So this is another approach. So, or you can say this is one approach, and the other approach is you are getting new members and you are placing these new members in the population directly at that time. So this is up to you actually, but these are the basic 4 steps involved in genetic algorithm, and this is the explanation of these steps which I already explained to you. So now these are the steps for the population and the computation of the fitness. This is something ordinary concept, and now we are going to see these roulette wheel and elitist selection methods in detail. So on your left side, this is the roulette wheel, and on your right side, this is the elitist selection. You have some members from A to, so this is your population, and in our population we have A, B, C, D, the members. And suppose you have the fitness values for all of these members. 8 is the fitness value for A, 4 for B, 4 for C, 0 for D. So this fitness values, the computation of the fitness values is step number 3. Are you listening me, my students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. So now this 8 is for A, this 4 is for B, the third 4 is for C, and 0 is for D. So this computation of fitness values was related to step 2, not here. This is the selection process. This is the selection process. This is the step number 3. Selection process is step number 3. Computation of fitness values is related to step number 2. So to understand this selection process, assume that you have already computed the fitness values here. So this is the assumption that we have already computed the fitness values in step 2, and now we are using those values. So this is the assumption. So this is our population, and these are the fitness values. And in roulette wheel, you have a wheel kind of concept. So this is the wheel actually. So you have to sum up all these values, and this, after summing it, these all, you will get maybe 8 and 4 12, and then 4 16. So you will get fitness sum as the 16. Okay, I can use some kind of annotation maybe. So you have, or we have this value, the sum of these values as 16. And now we can take these members individually, and then we can divide the value of each individual with this sum. So 8 divided by 16, what would be the answer? It would be the 0.5 or 1/2. So 0.5. So here you are seeing that value, 0.5. So you are giving the half of the portion, 1/2 portion of this whole wheel to this member A according to its fitness value. And then you can divide 4 divided by 16, and then you will get value 0.25. Or you can say 25%. So 25% of the wheel you can allot to B. And same is the case with C. So this is not the simple allotment. The concept of allotment is that there is a chance of member A to be selected half of the wheel, and there is a chance for B to be selected as 1/4 of the wheel, and same is the case for C. So if I have to select 4 members, suppose if I have to select the 4 members, then in these 4 members, I can select A 2 times according to its proportionate, and I can select B and C according to its proportionate if I have to select 4 members. So this proportionate that we are selecting A 2 times, B 1 time, C 1 time. So we can understand now that B is 25% here, C is 25% here, and A is 50% here. So is this clear? Or you want to ask something regarding roulette wheel?
No, sir.
You can ask in our own language. This is not an issue. I am just obeying my rules.
Sir, we are perceiving.
So, okay. If you are understanding, that's fine. If you have some questions, if you will not understand anything, you can just make me stop there and you can put your question there. You know, this is
okay, sir.
There is no need to remain silent. You can, at that time, you can put your question whenever you have your question in your mind. So now, this is the roulette wheel selection, and now on your right you have the latest selection method, and this is very much simple as compared to roulette wheel selection. If you have your population, you can simply order your population according to the fitness first. So you have to sort out your population, and then you will have higher fit members at higher positions and lower fit members at lower position. And then the next step is that you have to select only the top 50%. So this is mentioned here. So this is mentioned here. So you have to select only the top 50%. It is mentioned here. So
Sir, 6 happiness value.
Again, because due to internet issue, I am not properly listening your voice. Again, you can, or we can put your question again.
सर मेंबर बी जो है उसकी वैल्यू पहले जो है ना 4 है और इधर सर 6 है फिटनेस वैल्यू, और ये इधर नीचे कैलकुलेशन में 16 है.
Okay, just give me a time because we are running out of. So what you are saying that member B has the value 6 and here it is going 2 times. For example, member A
Yes, sir.
has the value 8 and member B has the value 6 and both are going 2 times in this selection. You are saying this one. Is it your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is something you are asking a question from something ahead. So I am a little bit behind in the steps. So, for example, what I was saying that we have to select the top 50% after ordering it. And now, for example, you have this A and B because your population is containing 4 members. So 50% of this population is 2 members. So that's why you have A and B here. Now the answer for that student who was asking that member A is 2 times and member B is 2 times, even the values are 8 and 6. So elitist selection method is ended here. You have 2 members. Actually, in this example, we are selecting 4 members. We are not selecting 2 members. In this example, we are selecting 4 members. So for example, when we were here, so we have to select 4 members. So all those 4 members will be like this. And here again, you have to select 4 members. But you already selected 2 members, A and B, by using this 50% proportionate. And by using this 50% proportionate, which is the elitist selection method, we have only 2 members, A and B. This C and D is not our concern now. So, but in our final selection, we have to select 4 members. And these members A and B, now we can give 2 times to A and 2 times to B because their values are very much close to each other. If you can sum up all this.
Assalamu alaikum, Jasir sir.
Ji, walaikum assalam.
सर डॉक्टर जुनैरा
जी डॉक्टर जुनैरा
कल भी आपकी क्लास में आई थी, कैसे हैं आप? खैरियत से हैं?
हाँ ठीक, बिल्कुल ठीक, अल्लाह का शुक्र।
काफी देर से आई हुई थी आपकी क्लास में, तो अब बस मैं लीव करना चाहूंगी। बस 2-3 बातें मुझे काइंडली बच्चों से पूछनी है।
ये स्टूडेंट से मैंने
ये मेरा ख्याल है कि एक्सपीपी वाला हमारा जी नहीं, आप माशाल्लाह पढ़ाने में मसरूफ थे काफी, तो मैंने डिस्टर्ब नहीं किया। अब मैं लीव करना चाह रही थी, तो मैंने कहा कि बच्चों से 1-2 बातें जायद आप पूछ ली जाएं, उसके बाद में लीव कर।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप पूछें प्लीज, बिल्कुल ठीक है जी। बेटा ये सारे जो बच्चे हैं, ये आपको मालूम ही है कि मॉनिटरिंग हो रही है, तो भरपूर ताउन करें और आपको मुकम्मल आज़ादी है मेरी तरफ से, आपने मेरा कोई प्रेशर नहीं लेना तो आप अपने ऑनेस्टली जो है सब कुछ करें सब।
ओके सर,
ये आपकी खूबसूरती है क्या हाल है बच्चों, आप लोग ठीक हो? मुझे सिर्फ कोई प्रॉब्लम बता दो जो आप लोग फेस कर रहे हो ऑनलाइन टीचिंग में।
मैम कोई खास प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कभी कभी इंटरनेट का इशू हो जाता है जिसकी वजह से आवाज अक्सर कुछ लफ्ज कट जाते हैं, ऑटोमेशन वगैरह आ जाती है, नॉइस आ जाती है, वो तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग में मसला आ जाता है। बाकी अल्लाह का शुक्र कोई मसला नहीं है, बाकी कोई इशू नहीं है।
तो उसके लिए तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए तो डॉक्टर साहब ने अपने यूट्यूब पे, फेसबुक पे, हर जगह पे लेक्चर्स अपने जो हैं वो आप लोगों को प्रोवाइड किए हुए हैं। व्हाट्सएप पे आप लोग सर से कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो लाजमी तौर पर, ऐसे ही है ना? तो मेरा ख्याल है कि फिर वो इशू भी सॉल्व हो जाता है। जब आप लोगों को टाइम मिले तो आप लोग बहुत इजीली ये काम कर सकते हो। तो मैं समझती हूँ कि डॉक्टर साहब की ग्रेटनेस है कि सर ने अपने लेक्चर्स इस तरह से इतनी मेहनत करके तो प्रोवाइड किए हुए हैं आप लोगों के लिए।
یہ ڈاکٹر زنیرہ
باقی کورس آؤٹ لائن آپ
کیا کہتے ہیں، یہ میں نے عادت شروع سے اپنا لی تھی اپنی پہلے سے، اس لیے میری یہ اب عادت بن گئی ہے کہ میں اپنے پرسنل ویب پیج بناتا ہوں، اس کے اوپر میرا مٹیریل پڑا ہوتا ہے، اس لیے اب مجھے مشکل نہیں.
آپ ماشاء اللہ ٹیکنالوجی کا صحیح استعمال کرتے ہیں، ٹیکنالوجی کے بندے ہیں آپ، اور آپ ٹیکنالوجی کو صحیح استعمال کرتے ہیں. یو پروف کہ
بس
یہ آپ
نارمل
کا
ہے.
فیلڈ ہے.
یہ سی ایس کے جو بچے ہیں، ایون یہ جو ہمارے بچے ہیں، ان میں سے بھی کئی بچوں کے اپنے پیجز ہوں گے پرسنل، نارمل ہے.
ٹھیک ہو گیا ڈاکٹر صاحب، تھینک یو ویری مچ سر.
نہیں، بہت
تھینک
شکریہ،
یو.
بہت
اللہ
شکریہ،
حافظ.
بہت شکریہ. اللہ حافظ.
اللہ حافظ. اللہ حافظ.
Okay, students, we can continue again with our latest selection. So I was on this point that as we have to select 4 members in our final selection, as we have to select 4 members, and the values for the members that we have are 8 and 6, and if we compute for example 8 and 6 is 14, we can calculate all these one, which is 16, 14 and 4 18 actually, which is 18. So just a minute, I have to just enable this annotation. So this is fitness sum, which is maybe 18. So 8 No, I am not hearing you properly, what you are asking. So it is better to ask in Urdu actually, so that I can get your point quickly. Even the voice is just not reaching me properly, but you can ask, for example, just to understand the things clearly in our own language. What you are asking? آپ کیا پوچھ رہے ہیں؟
وہ 18 بن رہا ہے لیکن
نہیں سمجھ آیا. بہرحال اگر یہ ٹوٹل 18 بن رہا ہے، اس طرح بھی کر لیں، جس طرح مرضی کر لیں، میں سارے پرسپیکٹیو کور کروں گا. So first I am going to cover with 18. So 8 divided by 18, what you will get, we will maybe 8, 16, 2.1 or something like that. And for 6 divided by 18, what I will get, we can calculate it accurately, so that it will be, I can use some calculator and then I can, so 18 divided by 8, we have 2.25, okay? And for 6 or 18 divided by 6, we have 3. So on one side we have 2.25, and on other side we have 6. Now I will make the use of whiteboard actually to make these concepts clear. So now I am just stopping the share, and I want to show you the things on your whiteboard. So now all the students are seeing this whiteboard?
Yes sir.
Okay. So I have a member A and member B. Just a little bit. And then I can say that this AA has the value 8 and this B has the value 6. And I have to select 4 members. This is my final selection. After 8 by 18, what I will get? 2.2 something, 2.25 something. 6 by 18, I will get 3.